This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So Eddie Hearn has just released this statement. We have now received news from VADA that Jarrell Miller has now failed a second separate test for a further substance. AJ's June 1st opponent will be announced next week. If you don't think you could beat him clean, then delete my number. Eddie Hearn statement. So not very happy, is he? He's basically saying any fighter who wants to fight Joshua, you better make sure you're clean. Otherwise, don't contact me. Don't ever speak to me. And based on his statement here, with VADA saying he's failed a second separate test for a further substance, is that he's failed the B sample, or has he failed another test and found something else in his system? You can kind of read that two ways. So the fight is now officially off. Listen, Eddie Hearn has every right to be angry about this. Of course, Big Baby Jarrell Miller is one of his fighters. He's one of the spearheaders of his American endeavors. And now this has happened. And thankfully, it's been done now and not a week or two before the fight, because that would just be absolute catastrophe if that happened. So big up VADA for actually catching these people. Okay, now whether Jarrell Miller's done this on purpose, whether he hasn't, fact is something has got into his system. Consequences need to happen. I would imagine that he'll be banned for a year, maybe 2 years. And I heard that he's been found with substances before. I don't know whether it was early on in his career or it was part of his kickboxing career. I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked into it. But this is not good news at all. And I know that there's a lot of Americans over there very, very unhappy with Jarrell Miller. Of course, he's one of their own. All right. Now, whether or not that they are supporting him to win, whether they believe that he would have won, irrelevant. These people are very, very disappointed, and I'm seeing it a lot, and they're absolutely right to be that way. So now Anthony Joshua is going to have to find another opponent. Who's it possibly going to be? Who knows? Who knows? Dillian Whyte said that he could potentially do it himself, but is it really a good idea to have two Brits against each other on American soil? Probably not. Is that something that DAZN would want? Probably not. But it's probably a good alternative if they can't get a Luis Ortiz or they can't get a Adam Kownacki. Of course, a video will follow this in a minute with Luis Ortiz, where he said that he's in fact okay to have the fight, but it's the PBC that's blocking it. So I'm going to upload that video in a bit for you guys. So there you have it. That is the breaking news. Eddie Hearn has announced that Big Baby Jarrell Miller has now failed a second test. As I said, don't know if that was a B sample or they found a further substance, in his own words, in his system. I have to wait and see exactly what's going on. So anyway, there you have it. Fight's off. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.